Welcome back, it's Zion from Uke on Demand, where we bring you fingerstyle song lessons and tabs. This tutorial was requested by one of our members, and what you just heard was the solo arrangement. We also have a duet arrangement that sounds super cool, available exclusively for members of ukondemand.com. And in this video, we're going to go over the first part of the solo version, which is compatible with both high G and low G ukuleles. So let's get started. To begin, you're going to start with your index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string and your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the E. And you'll notice that in these first 3 measures, everything repeats itself 4 times. So to begin, you're going to pick the 3rd fret of the E string, and then the A, the 2nd fret, and you're going to do that 4 in total for this measure 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a little faster. Moving into the next measure, you're going to remove your index finger but leave your middle finger on the fretboard, but just slide it down to the 2nd fret of the E string. And again, you're going to do that same, those bottom 2 strings 4 times. So it'll be E, A, 2, 3, 4. And then pinky up to the 5th fret of the A string, and you're just going to pick open E and the 5th fret of A 4 times. 2, 3, 4. And then this 4th measure is a little bit different. Instead, you're going to hit the C string, the open C, and you're going to have your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the E. And it's important to use your middle finger, and I'll explain why in just a second. But you're going to pick that twice, so 1, 2, and then just go ahead and lay it down so it's covering that 3rd fret of the A, and pick the open C and the A string. And then lift it back up and put your index finger down on the 2nd fret of the A string, but leave your middle finger on that 3rd fret right there of the E. So putting that together. And the reason why we use these specific fingers is that going into bar 2, we begin the same way as we began bar 1, and so boom, we're already in the exact position we need to be in. Bar 2 is similar, but not the same as bar 1. This first measure in this bar is exactly the same, so I'm just going to pick the 3rd fret of the E and 2nd fret of the A 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the first half of the next measure is the same. So again, you're going to slide that middle finger down to the 2nd fret of the E and pick open A. So 1, 2. Now here's the difference. Now we're going to actually add our pinky to that 5th fret of the A. All right, and if this is a little bit of a reach for you, then you can absolutely swap it out for an index finger. It'll be a little less of a stretch. So now we're in this position, and we're going to just pick it once. All right, so that's 2nd fret of E, 5th fret of A. And now for this last beat in this measure, we're going to pick the 2nd fret of the E and slide it up to the 3rd. So playing that measure alone would sound like this. And then what's nice is this is exactly where we need to be to begin the next measure, because you're just picking the open C string and 3rd fret of E 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you continue that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then that's the end of the intro before the actual lyrics start. putting that bar together slowly would sound like this. And then you would begin, and so on. Now, moving into bar 3, now we get sort of the fun and tricky part of the song. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of going up the fretboard, back down. And so to begin, you're going to start with a G chord. But you're going to want to, you might be used to be doing a G chord like this, so index, ring, and middle. But for this song, it'll be a little bit easier, given some of the other picking we have to do if you used a barred G chord. So just a partial bar, the bottom 3 strings, C, E, and A, with the index, and then middle finger on the 3rd fret of the E. And you're going to pick the 2nd fret of the A by itself first, and then strum down. Flatten that middle finger so it curves onto the 3rd fret of the A. And then the reason why you wanted to use that bar is it's going to be a lot easier to do this bar to D chord than if you're in this position and had to move to here. So from this bar G, you're flattened, then you go into a bar D chord, so index finger is covering the entire 2nd fret, and pinky on the 5th fret of the A. So those first few notes slowly. And then moving into the next measure, we're again using the middle finger to hit the 3rd fret of the A. And then remove all the fingers off except the bar chord. You're just going to strum that entire bar. Here, 3rd fret of the A. And you're going to go into an E minor 7. Hit the 3rd fret of the A, but leave your index finger where it's at. Slide down to the 2nd fret, now play regular E minor 7. Ring finger to the 3rd fret of the A. Pick one more time and slide to the 5th fret. Come back down, hit the 3rd fret of the A string, and immediately followed by the open E. And then finally, you're going to hit the 3rd fret of the A and to a G chord. So putting that bar together slowly. And that's how to play the first part of A Million Dreams on the ukulele. Head over to ukeondemand.com to get the entire tutorial and all the tabs, as well as the duet lesson, and subscribe below so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming fingerstyle tutorials. We'll see you next time.